Shalom, assalamu alaikum, my friends. Hey, let's check on the garden, see how the garden has been doing. So I have put this on over here so my beans can come up. So my beans are growing. Got some more sprouting up. So those are doing good. Then over here we have our tomatoes are coming in nice and good. I had a lot more than that, but they damaged them, like I say. But we got what we have. And then over here we have our cantaloupes and watermelon coming in nice and good. A lot of them. We have a lot of them. We have some lettuce coming up. Our peppers are coming in. Our peppers are coming up. Flowers aren't coming up yet. Corn is working pretty good. Got some corn coming in. This year was very tough. Now, as you see, everybody, like, now, what they try to pull with me, now you see that they're getting their own selves in trouble because they try to, you know, throw something off on me. And now you see that these same guys who are trying to accuse me of being a bad man or this or that, now everybody's realizing, no, I'm not. I'm actually on the side of God, the side of law, order, and everything. And on top of it, proud to be American. You understand? But old Chuck Schumer, he wanted to threaten the United States Supreme Court justices, right? You see all this. They've been doing it. And I report about it, and then I bring it back to memory, and they get mad about it because it creates something. So then they want to try to attack me, an innocent person who wants to save our democracy and save our nation from foul individuals who want to destroy righteousness and God. You understand? But it all come out. Usually it is a truth always comes to the light, and truth always prevails, and righteousness and goodness always prevails. Wicked over wicked always. As you can see, everything that I've been talking about, everything, all that type of stuff, it's all happening. Now they're all starting. I think what it was, they want me to shut up. Now, they tried to shut me down now. So that way, these guys in the media can claim like they're the ones that investigated and found out about it and everything, so they can get the fame and the fortune and the money and all the other bullshit that goes along with it, right? I don't care about it, but you're not going to make money off of what I know as my knowledge. You understand? That's bullshit that these people make money off of me, and then I have nothing. You know what I mean? But that will change. Like I say, eventually that changes. I'm just waiting. You know, I can wait. I'm in no hurry. Eventually all that changes, and then people will recognize who it was that's bringing this information out, who it is that's enlightening people to think in a different kind of manner, who it is. It's not these media personalities or none of these kind of people that are doing this crap, even though they say this or say that. I've watched many different things. A lot of stuff has happened, and I want to make videos about the things that have been happening, but I'm not going to just right away. I want to wait. Like this is what I do is I wait a little bit for what people are saying and doing, what they are promoting, right? Because you know the media is the one that promotes concepts or ideologies out to people. Understand? And this is all controlled by the rich too. So I wanted to see what they're promoting, and I'm starting to see a lot of what they're promoting. And then I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to attack all of them with absolute truth, because I'm tired of all their bullshit. If a classic example, for an example, would be how the media personalities are all talking goody two-shoes with God. But meanwhile, you kick yourself in makeup. You don't even know what color your real hair is, so you dye it. You dress in an image because that image is that which was promoted in your society of your view. So now you look at this as being, oh, that is the way a man should dress. That's the way a woman should dress. And then I've noticed that the media here lately is trying to promote a certain aspect of society, a clique, a group. They want everybody, you be like this, be like us, be like us, be like us in this manner. And in reality, like I said, I have a video, I haven't uploaded it yet, but I made a video based upon it with a lot of information. A lot of truth is in it that exposes a lot of more things that are going to be coming and everything. But I haven't uploaded it yet. But we have a lot of stuff I've been working on to release that is going to shock. It's going now. This will shake everything that's going on around in the world, right? Because sometimes I get in a manner I can't see. The veil is there. I can't see it yet. God does not want me to see it. He causes something to happen. He messes around with me a little bit or whatever, or hides me away, or does this or does that. And then at the time he needs it, boom, bam. Then he throw it out there, or I'll produce it, I'll make it, I'll put it out there, something else, right? But we're slowly seeing that, you know, everything that I had been saying over the past 2 years is all now coming to light. And I'm starting to notice that these guys are starting to act like I act, in a manner of, you know, I'm not a perfect person, and I don't claim to be a perfect person. And whenever I have a mistake or I have something else, I say it, you know, or I say, oh, I hope I don't fall, or if I speak this, I hope now it doesn't happen to me. And then, you know, and I speak in this manner, and everybody who watches, has been watching me, knows my character and my personality on the videos that I make. And I'm starting to see these leaders trying to act and speak the way that I act and speak like. I'll see how good they are, but like I say, none of you are me, so it's okay to pretend to be like me. It's okay that you want to try to claim as if you know God and you're righteous and all this other stuff. Yes, 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 yes. All that's wonderful and good, and you know, it's something for God. It's all praise and glory as God. So if they're doing this, and I'm the cause of it, fine. But, however, there is a thing you have to understand, and they all must understand. You're not me. You're not me. So I haven't even begun to speak of things that I know, just for the plain simple fact of, you know, I don't want to get harassed by anybody. I don't want to be bothered. Oh, that guy knows this. Oh, we about to interview him. We got to do this. I don't want that. Get away from me. Leave me alone. You want to hear words I speak? Hear the words I speak. But leave me alone, as a person, as a man, right? Because I don't go around bothering people. I keep to my freaking self. That's an absolute fact. Because I don't like. I have always been in the manner of not liking troubles or chaos, and I'm the kind of person, I know when I'm going to wake up, what I'm going to have, I know it. I have it all lined up for myself, right? I don't like anything coming and jumbling anything up. Because that makes me question why you bothering my, what you call it, you know, my perfection of what I am, and now you are throwing something around or doing this or doing that, bothering me. God don't like that. He doesn't like that. So everything will be flipped, and tables will be turned, and things will be revealed, and the lights will be turned on to expose all that corruption that is inside our nation right now. I am working on a video about the flag and the Pledge of Allegiance, the meaning of what it is all about. I want to give a better understanding about it with a greater detail, because I have watched some of the ones that people talk about, and I have seen some of the way how they kind of put things down in a manner, same way like with the Quran or the Bible, and people make fun of it, or they attack it in this manner. Oh, it's not written this way, it's written that way, or this, and everybody questioning all sorts of kinds of things without understanding there is a context meaning of a reality of our living selves that fit. Just because you write it down in Word and all the books or this or that doesn't mean that that is the living aspect of the performance of something, right? You understand? So I'm making that video. It's going to be a wonderful, great video for people to understand why I pledge an allegiance. You know, that word allegiance. Why we pledge the allegiance to this flag. And also I pledge allegiance, yes, of course, to this one. Because this is Jesus. Without Jesus, without Yeshua, without this, you would not have ever had this. Fact. Fact. Without this, we would never have had that. So remember that always. And I got the more details and some other things, military-wise, the uniforms, everything. I want to expose and bring all of this to the light so that people can see a greater truth within our own selves and within our nation that we need to bring back to remembrance. Because this, if we lose it, this allows corruption to rise in our nation, and we must not lose it. We must bring it back to remembrance, because they don't teach this anymore to children. They don't tell children about any of this stuff. Instead, they feed children nonsense and craziness. You know, I was even watching a television show thinking, okay, this is what, I think it was like in 2012 it came out, and it ran for maybe 5 or 6 seasons. I was watching it and I'm like, okay, so this is what the generation of that time, they were watching it. Like I would be watching in my generation growing up. The Simpsons, what else we had? Roseanne Barr, we had Home Improvement, we had Full House, just different shows like that were #1 shows that children watched, right? So I look at the shows now, and I wanted to look and just check them out. And man, I'm like, whoa, why are they got so many gay stuff in it? Why so this trans stuff is in it? This Pan, I even noticed in one, it was Schitt's Creek. It was called Schitt's Creek, and they got this guy, he's Pan, which means he loved everybody. He talking the craziness and all this. And I'm thinking, no wonder. I mean, this is the influence. This is the writers who are writing something for our entertainment industry to promote on our nation's media outlet, and this is what they have allowed to be shown. It's a sickness and a perversion that teaches an abomination against the commandments of God. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, ox, ass, these type of things. And this is also goes into this. You think it's cool to have sex with everything and everybody because you're a Pan? And this is what they're teaching children? No wonder the children are all fucked up, I'm noticing now. It's like, whoa! So I've drawn myself into this deeper in the detail about what the people and the young children now that are growing, what their minds had been entertained with in those days. And I had to ask myself, you know, no wonder the parents, because you always say, well, where's the parents at with all this, you know? The parents were a little brainwashed from the 80s and 90s. So when they grew up to have children, because of the brainwashing that they're in, they're less lenient on discipline and what's right and wrong. So they think it's okay for your child to watch this program or that program. And for me, it's a kind of a, you know, the way that I was grown up, it was kind of a blessing. Now I look at it in a way as being a blessing, because I was never allowed to even watch TV on school nights and all that stuff, to be affected in that manner. But looking at it and knowing it, you know, it's a blessing for me to be that, because now I can actually see in the living of our society and tell people, hey, you got that from this. And this just because this movie star did or said this now you letting all these children doing this. So I got a lot of detail more into that. But I've been working on some good videos. I haven't uploaded. I've been busy. So we will get that uploaded, and I will have some more khutbahs and things like this that will come out. So, my friends, I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day and enjoying your summer now. It's going to get super, super hot. Oh, man, 115 degrees in places. So be prepared for that. Stay hydrated. Drink your water. Get hydrated. Be cool. Try to at least stay in the shade. And enjoy and be safe for your summertime, my friends. And I will be uploading some more videos and making some more little comments like this. Shalom! Assalamu alaikum, my friends.